Seniors, I need to share something quietly because this is not information most people ever hear inside a doctor's office. After 50, drinking plain water the wrong way can slow effective blood flow by as much as 79%. And most seniors are doing it wrong every single day without knowing it. I know that sounds impossible. We have been told our entire lives, drink more water, 8 glasses a day, stay hydrated. Nobody questions it. But after 50, your blood behaves completely differently than it did at 35. Plasma volume drops, nitric oxide production falls, and plain water without the right signal fails to trigger the vessel relaxation your circulation depends on. That is why so many seniors drink water faithfully every single day and still wake up with cold hands, heavy legs, brain fog, and fatigue that nobody can explain. The water is going in, the circulation response is not following. No pills, no prescriptions, one small change, blood flow improvement within 30 minutes. Stay with me, because trick number 1 is the one almost nobody does correctly, and it takes less than 60 seconds. My name is Dr. Deborah William. I have spent over a decade working with adults over 50 on cardiovascular and circulatory health. What I am sharing today is the exact conversation I now have with every patient who comes to me with cold extremities, fatigue, or brain fog before we ever discuss medication. Before we begin, how old are you? Drop your age in the comments right now. I read every single one, and I truly want to hear from you. Now, before I give you trick number 5, I need to show you something that will completely change how you understand what is happening inside your body right now. Because once you see this, you will never look at a glass of water the same way again. And it starts with 3 things happening simultaneously in your blood after 50 that plain water cannot fix. Your blood is not simply liquid. It is a living system moving through vessel walls that are biologically active. Healthy vessel walls produce nitric oxide, the molecule that signals your blood vessels to relax and open wider. After 50, 3 things change at once. First, the enzyme that produces nitric oxide becomes significantly less active. Your vessels cannot relax the way they once did. Blood pressure rises, flow slows. Second, blood viscosity increases. Your blood thickens slightly as red blood cells lose flexibility. Thicker blood requires far more cardiac effort to reach your hands, feet, and brain. Third, plasma volume drops. Your thirst signal weakens with age. Many seniors are in mild, chronic dehydration without ever feeling thirsty. Plain water fixes only that third problem. It adds volume, but it does nothing for nitric oxide, nothing for viscosity, and consumed in large amounts without the right minerals, it actually dilutes the sodium, potassium, and magnesium your vessels need to function. The result? Hydrated by volume, failing by function. Now, here's where it gets important. I'm going to tell you about Patricia in just a moment, a 68-year-old patient whose symptoms disappeared in 6 weeks by changing 3 things about how she drank water. But first, trick number 5, because this one alone can change what happens in your body today. Trick 5, temperature-timed water. Free, 0 preparation, more powerful than most people realize. Cold water triggers mild vasoconstriction in your gastrointestinal tract, slowing absorption and temporarily reducing blood flow to peripheral vessels. For a senior already dealing with reduced circulation, that is working directly against you. Room temperature water, 20 to 22 degrees, is absorbed significantly faster and does not trigger that constriction response. Timing matters equally. Drinking 1 glass 15 minutes before any physical activity, even a short walk, maximizes plasma volume expansion. Cardiac output becomes more efficient, peripheral circulation improves measurably. The change? Replace cold water with room temperature water throughout the day. Drink 1 glass 15 minutes before movement. Costs nothing, starts working immediately. Trick 4. Mineral-enhanced water. This is where the real shift begins. Large amounts of plain water dilute your serum electrolytes, specifically sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These are not extras. They are the electrical signals governing how your vascular smooth muscle contracts and relaxes. Potassium and magnesium are direct vasodilators. They activate the same pathways pharmaceutical calcium channel blockers activate, through mechanisms your body already knows how to use. When plain water dilutes them, vessels stay constricted. Flow stays restricted. The fix? A small pinch of high-quality sea salt per liter of water, not table salt. Sea salt carries over 80 trace minerals, including potassium, magnesium, and calcium. Alternatively, add a slice of fresh lemon for potassium and endothelial support. Research in the Journal of Applied Physiology found electrolyte-enhanced water produced significantly better vascular conductance in older adults than plain water over 2 weeks. The difference was not how much they drank, it was what the water contained. Tricks 3 and 2 are where this gets remarkable. And trick number 1, the beetroot and breathing combination, is the most powerful natural circulatory intervention I have found in over a decade of clinical work with seniors. Do not skip it. Trick 3, hibiscus-infused water. Hibiscus is one of the most extensively studied natural vasodilators in clinical literature. Almost nobody drinks it for circulation, and almost nobody knows that drinking it cooled rather than hot dramatically increases its bioavailability. The active compounds, anthocyanins and hibiscic acid, directly stimulate nitric oxide production in endothelial cells. Plain water does not do this. Hibiscus water does. A randomized controlled trial in the Journal of Nutrition found 3 cups daily reduced systolic blood pressure by 7 points over 8 weeks. The confirmed mechanism was endothelial nitric oxide stimulation, the exact pathway aging compromises. Separate research found acute blood flow improvement within 30 minutes of consumption. How to make it? Steep 4 to 5 dried hibiscus flowers in 500 milliliters of boiling water for 10 minutes. Cool to room temperature. Add a pinch of sea salt. Drink 1 to 2 glasses daily at room temperature. Never iced, never hot. The color tells you everything. Deep burgundy means high anthocyanin concentration. Pale pink means too weak to produce the effect. Trick 2. Morning warm water with lemon and ginger. Timing makes this the second most powerful trick on the list. Your cardiovascular system is most vulnerable in the first 60 to 90 minutes after waking. Cortisol surges, blood viscosity peaks after 8 hours without fluid. Platelet aggregability, the tendency of blood to clump, is at its highest. This is why most senior circulatory events cluster between 6 and 10 in the morning. Warm water immediately upon waking restores plasma volume before cortisol peaks. Fresh lemon adds vitamin C, a direct cofactor in nitric oxide synthesis. Fresh ginger adds gingerols and shogalls, compounds with documented antiplatelet activity. Research in thrombosis research found ginger significantly reduced platelet aggregation in healthy adults within 90 minutes of consumption. The protocol? Within 10 minutes of waking, before coffee, before food, before anything else, 250 milliliters of warm water, juice of half a fresh lemon, half a teaspoon of grated or powdered ginger. Drink slowly over 5 minutes. This is not a wellness ritual. This is targeted vascular support in the window your circulation needs it most. Tricks 1 through 4 will improve your circulation. But trick number 1, what I'm about to show you right now, is the only one on this list shown in published research to increase nitric oxide output by up to 15 times. Stay with me. 15 times. Trick 1. Beetroot water plus nasal breathing. This is the most powerful trick on this list. the least known, and the one that directly targets the nitric oxide deficiency driving poor circulation after 50. Dietary nitrates found in beetroot are converted inside the body to nitric oxide through a natural two-step biological process. What recent research revealed is that this conversion is dramatically amplified when combined with slow nasal breathing. Your paranasal sinuses produce nitric oxide independently. Slow nasal breathing increases sinus nitric oxide output by up to 15 times compared to mouth breathing. The protocol is simple. Dissolve 1 teaspoon of beetroot powder into a glass of room temperature water with a pinch of sea salt. Drink slowly over 5 minutes. Immediately after, 5 cycles of slow nasal breathing. Inhale through the nose for 4 counts. Hold for 2. Exhale through the nose for 6. 5 cycles, 2 minutes total. A study published in Hypertension found dietary nitrate via beetroot improved peripheral blood flow and reduced blood pressure within 2.5 hours in older adults. Combined with a nasal breathing component, the effect on hands, feet, and brain circulation is measurable within 30 minutes. Best timing? 30 minutes before any activity or mid-afternoon when circulation typically dips. Beetroot powder costs a few dollars. Lasts weeks. The breathing takes 2 minutes. The combined effect is the most powerful natural vascular intervention this research currently supports for your age group. Patricia was 68, retired school teacher, meticulous about her health. She came to me after 2 years of symptoms her regular doctor could not explain. Cold hands and feet even in warm rooms. Afternoon fatigue so severe she had stopped making plans after 2 p.m. And persistent brain fog that made reading feel like pushing through concrete. 8 glasses of plain water every single day. Tracked in a notebook. Did everything right. She was volumetrically hydrated and functionally undercirculated. I gave her Trix 4 and 5 plus hibiscus water 3 days a week. Nothing else changed. No new medication, no diet overhaul. 6 weeks later, cold hands and feet, gone. Not improved, gone. Afternoon fatigue lifted entirely. She told me she had read for 4 consecutive hours 3 days in a row, something she had not done in 2 years. She said, "Dr. Deborah, I drank water every day for 2 years and nothing changed. You changed 3 things and my whole body changed in 6 weeks. Why did no one tell me this before?" That question is why this video exists. 5 tricks, ranked by impact. 5. Room temperature water, 15 minutes before movement. Free, immediate. 4. Mineral-enhanced water with sea salt or lemon daily. Restores vascular signaling. 3. Hibiscus water, 1 to 2 glasses daily at room temperature. Stimulates nitric oxide naturally. 2. Morning warm water with lemon and ginger within 10 minutes of waking. Targets your highest risk circulation window. 1. Beetroot water combined with slow nasal breathing 30 minutes before activity or mid-afternoon. The most powerful natural nitric oxide intervention the research supports. Start with 1. 1 change consistently applied beats 5 changes abandoned after a week. Even switching from cold to room temperature water with a pinch of sea salt changes your functional hydration equation today. Which one will you start with? Tell me in the comments. And if you haven't dropped your age yet, do it now. I read every single one. If you found this helpful, hit that like button right now. It helps this reach more seniors who need this information and have never heard it. Every like matters more than you know. Subscribe if you haven't. Share this video with someone dealing with cold hands, heavy legs, fatigue, or brain fog. The answer may be this simple. They deserve to know it. Take care of your circulation. It is carrying life to every cell in your body every second of every day. Give it the right signals. It will respond.